have this feeling, haven't felt for so long. Took a hold of me and won't let go. I've been sleeping, caught me off my guard, 'cause you're in my space and now I'm so pull me towards you and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, I try to disguise it. Want you to hold me, though we haven't spoken. I need that something to get me to open. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything, 'cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything, 'cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Won't let you touch me, won't let you go to my head, 'cause I know I'm dealing with the devil. But I'm standing with my heart in your hand, and I'm too deep into win this gamble. Pull me towards you and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, I try to disguise it. Want you to hold me, though we haven't spoken. I need that something to get me open. Only a shot away from me to be my everything, 'cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything.
Hey everybody, happy Cruise Day Tuesday. Hannah's here with me and we are going to talk a little bit about Juneau. Do you know about Juneau? Don't you know? So we've had the opportunity to be able to be in Juneau in 2022. We in June of 22, we had a really nice family vacation with my extended family, my mom, and she got us all on that cruise, right?
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, it was lovely. So our family, Anthony and my family, my mom, and then my brother and his family. So really, really so good to have done that. Oh, there is a voice that you know, Miss Mercy Rodriguez. Thank you for being here. Anthony Plack in the chat as well. He's also in the green room. I don't know. Yes, that's the backstage area. So Anthony, I know Anthony had wanted to he is now down in Florida, so that's why Anthony's how we're separated. So thankfully
Just by space.
he not separated. Oh my gosh, don't like spread any nasty rumors. Thank you. No, we're separate, he's still doing the maintenance of
Separate
the
of
Florida
space, but
home.
one of heart.
So I was gonna give him a little bit of a break from the live stream, and but he is and Hannah is here. So I don't know if Anthony, do you feel like giving an update on the Florida turn of events? Um, Here, let me just add him to the stage here real quick. I'm sorry, just a second, honey.
Hello.
You're in the dark.
I know if I put the light on behind me, I don't have the lights positioned right today. So
Why don't just real quick, why don't you tell a little something about how the Florida house is coming along? If you guys don't know, we're still repairing from the hurricanes
yeah,
from
well, if you look, you don't see a stack behind us. You see some pictures. So that's a big to do down here. So
yes.
I'm getting lots of pictures up, working on a lot
A
of
big
the
thing
little
yesterday, right?
lot of little stuff within the
Oh, big, literally big thing. No, not
it?
yesterday, Sunday. Big.
Oh yeah. So we have a new big table. Hang on a sec. I got to get a light on this so you can see it. But
He's kind of taken. Oh,
hang on.
sorry, you guys. We're figuring it out.
So yeah. So this is we got a huge table.
Amish made.
Amish made. Let me see if I can cover this a little bit. It'll kind of brighten us up.
Yeah. So it has. That's all right, honey. That's good enough.
Yeah.
It's huge,
So,
though.
but it's a huge table, but it's all red oak, and it's a lovely little device. But yeah, we got that done right away. Was that Sunday right away we did that? Yeah.
I think you did that Sunday.
Yeah. So I drove down here Friday and Saturday.
Tuesday already. Yeah. Friday, Saturday. You got down there late on Saturday.
Yeah. And then got that on Sunday. And I guess I missed a huge accident that was on I-75 on Sunday. So I was considering coming down Saturday, Sunday, but I would have been entangled in that in some way, and I'm glad I'm not. Yeah,
we're so grateful for your safety. So the house is clean and getting put back together. Some towel racks.
So we had the cleaners in to do a deep clean. So the whole thing is clean now, fresh. We got fresh paint on everything. It's all looking good.
All right. Thank you for the update, honey. I'll see you in the chat. You don't have to. You don't have to be here unless I am horribly, terribly lonely.
He's locking me out. He's locking me out.
I'm not.
Your lighting is terrible. Your shadow monster.
Love you, baby. I'll see you in the chat.
Hi, Hannah. Love you.
I love you.
All right. So usually, we do say hellos to people. Are you okay with me saying some hellos? So everybody, bear with me. Let's say some hellos.
Further down the line.
Brittany Anderson has had a crazy short countdown till husband comes home again because of a medical issue. So you hopefully will be able to see him then. So sorry he has had a medical issue, but glad that you can see him again. Florida Cruisers, hello. Wendy Johnstone, hello, Wendy and Rogers, and Cece, Controversial Cruising. Anthony Simone, the Mod Squad, the Modigator. So good to see you. Cruising is fun anytime. It is. Meow, Crazy Cat Traveler. Hello. Wendy says, yay, let's get this party started. So Kathy L, hello. Anthony Plack, we already said hello to. Mr. Shadow Monster. Love you, honey. And Z's Gaming and Home Theater channel, hoping that you are doing well. Joseph Johnson, hi. So good to see you. This guy, his enthusiasm is contagious. Whoop, whoop. Hey, y'all. Thank you, Scotty J Travels, for your enthusiastic comments and for watching my latest vlog and commenting. I really appreciate it. Hannah knows how much effort I put into these videos and editing. And when I get one out, now, albeit this one's a long one, it's almost an hour, but it's the end of Sancy and it's a big it's a big deal. It's important to me. So if you would be so kind as to check out the Sancy video, if you're interested It was our last day on Mardi Gras, and we did. It was Sansi 2.0. That's what we call it, Sansi 2.0. And it was a great time. And Scotty J gave a great comment on there, and I appreciate that. Thank you for your enthusiasm, Scotty. And thank you to everybody that's watched the video or that's going to watch the video. Thank you so much for your support. And I'm not trying to be a commercial, but I do appreciate y'all. And we just had a great time on the Mardi Gras. I really would not mind being back on the Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras
Such a fun ship.
was really a good. We really enjoyed the Mardi Gras. Anthony and I recently went on the Jubilee in December, and I still like the Mardi Gras better. I still do. There's
We'd
just
like to go on the Dream again at some point.
yeah. Dream was first love. So it would be interesting to go back to that first
Their
cruise ship.
spa. The spa
Yeah.
on the Dream and the Breeze.
It was
They're
amazing.
excellent.
We were
amazing.
We were really happy
Love
with that.
those places.
Debbie, so good to see you. Bill Leach, hello. Will G, hi. I don't know why I said that like that, but hi. Thank you everybody for being here and in the chat. Thank you for driving. You're doing a great job. Much better than Dad does. Dad goes right to the bottom. He just whips, he hits the new comment button, and we are down at the bottom. And I'm like, whoa, how did you get that? Anthony got younger and more feminine.
Oh my God.
No, absolutely not. That's just gross. No, not gross.
We know each other.
Yes, that's true. She's just kidding. Fred Miner. Fred Miner, so good to see you. And Todd Riley. Real estate. Hi, Todd.
Thanks for coming.
Oh, thank you for being here. Oh, Kathy L gave a really nice comment. Can I pull it up?
Wow.
All right. On the Facebook page. Okay, so if you don't know, you probably all do know.
Oh, I didn't see the last.
Our youngest Eddie got married to his love Beth, and so she's so sweet. And so Hannah and Naomi were bridesmaids, and yeah, I think that Hannah looked really just beautiful. All the bridesmaids looked great, and the bride.
And he ended up cleaning up.
He did pretty good too.
Almost fainted, but he pulled through.
He pulled through. Oh, that poor boy. He did a really good job, and we've got to spend some time with them and enjoyed playing some games with them and just hanging out with them for Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day, belated Mother's Day to everybody who's a mother, and all of that. Sugar, so good to see you. We're gonna see Sugar and Spice on the girls' cruise. So her friend's nickname is Spice. So can't wait. Hey, Dilly. We are drinking our favorite hard apple cider, Wicked Grove hard cider from Aldi. So cheers, you guys. Dilly, as Derek and Gregory say. So let me take a quick sip.
I have a super exciting blue cup. Very cool.
And I have Journey with the Gingers
actually excited
cup.
to see.
So it is the Gingers from YouTube. So they go live on Thursday nights. I believe they still go live. I am falling so behind on the live streams. Yeah, you need a big table for the whole gang.
Everybody down.
That Amish made table, it has, oh my goodness, it's so solid. It has two huge claw legs at the center of it, like they're outspread. It can seat like 10 to 14. Easy. Honest to Pete, if the benches seat, they have two benches and then multiple chairs. So you can honestly easily sit. Chairs. There's a total of 8 chairs. There's a total of 6 chairs and 2 benches, but the benches can sit 2. And then we have other chairs from our previous set. The chairs we did put up, so they aren't damaged so much. So, but we really needed that table. Travel Cake Trips. Hello. Good evening to everyone in the chat. The lighting was making him look like a horror movie, right? Crazy Cat Traveler. Crazy. Margot Anchorage. Hello from Anchorage, Alaska. We get
very
to talk Alaska tonight.
related
Ooh,
to what
ooh,
we're
ooh, ooh,
talking
ooh.
about. Hello, little feature.
Oh, and Scotty J Travels, heart. I love it. Really appreciate you guys. You know what, Sarah and I have we do have fun on our adventures, on our Sanseas, and we have fun as on our family adventures too. Oh, Hiki Nuki World Tour. Dad always remembers that they actually lived the day when they could do skeet shooting off the back and golfing off the back of the ships. So,
Bygone era.
oh, Anthony's very jealous, but good to see you, Hikanuki. Thank you for being here. Maga. Hi from suburban Chicago. Hello. Joseph Johnson. Joseph, good to see you in the chat. Whew. Thank you. I'm running out of air. Taco Tuesday with Nurse Nancy. Hit that thumbs up. Thank you, Travel Cake Trips. Thank you. Anthony's doing such a good job of navigating us through. We're almost to the bottom of the chat. Debbie, thank you. Oh my gosh, that ropes course here. Let me just highlight this. So the ropes course on Mardi Gras is so fun, and it's really even more exciting to do when you're actually at sea because you're traveling along. Right? It has a zip line, which doesn't go too fast. It's actually, I kind of wish it had gone a little faster, been a little steeper, but I think they just want people to be safe. So yeah, you zip line across. And then, and actually in the footage, I sped it up because it was really slow. And I'm like, okay, well, we have to make this look more adventurous. But when you walk that plank out to the end, that is a little freaky because you are literally suspended over
I have a hard
the
time
sea.
going over edges.
So that is a thing.
I don't mind heights.
Yeah.
But like actually going over, I don't like drops.
The drop.
The heights
thank
I'm
God
fine
it doesn't.
with. I can be at the top of the tallest thing and look down just fine.
Did you have a trouble with the zip line?
It's so hard for me to like get
off
over
that
my
edge.
Even if I know
you're being suspended. And I guess maybe I'm a little foolhardy that I just am like, yeah, this is a whole maybe nonchalant or naive or not thinking about the what ifs, but like, okay, let's go.
I have a really hard time getting
preservation. That's what that is. I don't like to drop. Like when we jump,
it's like not like a conscious thing. It's like subconscious. You can't move.
Oh my gosh.
It's weird.
Oh, Sarah did not want to do the high ropes, not one bit, but she did the slides with me. And I recently saw Rafael Vizo's Travel had posted on the water slides at Mardi Gras. He did the drop slide. Actually was able to film the drop slide. It doesn't look terrible. So after that, I'm kind of like, maybe with the right people encouraging me, I might, but I don't love a drop feeling. I don't like that. So Anthony was watching a video on solar panel efficiency. Oh, you got an advertisement. Yay. Enjoy the ads, you guys. Yancy, hello, Stephen Hall. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching the video, the Sansi video as well. Anthony is right in there. What's everybody else drinking? Way to go, honey. I love it. Sugar and spice and cinnamon too, says Sugar. Oh, the trifecta. I make a delicious dessert. Anthony also has this cup, Journey with the Gingers. Love that. Oh, yeah. And as long as Anthony posted it, I'll put their link right out here. They're a fun-loving couple and have a daughter who's also named Hannah. Just happens to be red-haired. But yeah, this is the design that her boyfriend designed. I think it's her boyfriend still, and maybe her fiance. I don't think she's married off yet.
Magnificent.
Hi, Darren. So good to see you. Thank you for being here and for saying hello. Anthony has Dr. Pepper or the Florida version. Dr. Publix? Are you serious? That is such a thing. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Crazy. The the bench seats either sit one fluffy or two medium adults or three littles. It's a good, yeah. So it's a good way to put a whole mess of people maybe in there. We definitely have more space with that table. So let's see. So will you get through all the rehearsal, dinner, taco, meat before 2026? Oh,
maybe not.
well, you know what helped us? We were able to gift a bunch of that to Eddie and Beth. They asked for it. We gave 2 of the big freezer bags. So one full of chicken, the big freezer bags. So
bags. Oh, nice.
yeah. I thought that would be
does make
easier
sense.
for them to manage
That
too.
makes sense.
And then they can thaw those out. And so, yeah, they got one big bag of taco chicken and one big bag of taco beef. So
I think
they're helping us with that.
Chicken, absolutely.
Chicken we will use in recipes. The beef, I think
Before 26, no. Before the end of this year.
yes.
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yes, we
You know
will.
how long things sit in that freezer?
No, never. Time is constantly. I'm enemies with constantly. Together we travel. So good to see you here. We got to get talking about Alaska. Destination fun. Sherry, so good to see you. Do you remember Sherry and Danny?
Mm-hmm.
The non-group cruise. They were on that. Sweet people. Really creative. Hello. Juneau, Alaska is on my bucket list. Oh, Blaine, much love to the whole Mod Squad. We have all 4 Mod Squatters in there, including my Anthony. So I love that. Oh, thank you guys. Everybody's saying hi to everybody else. I am feeling warm.
You want me to turn the fans on?
I don't know if you can. Would you be okay with that? You're not too cold?
No, that would be.
All right. It's gotten very humid in Wisconsin, extremely humid. Like today, this morning we had rains, and all of a sudden, whoosh, with that rain came the humidity and sticky. It's not even that hot. Like we were in the mid 70s, really pleasant, but very sticky, very humid, which I think that the mountain the mountain region doesn't get as humid. You get that drier heat. So, it's kind of nice. When we were in Vegas and had that nice, it was 90. It felt good in the pool, but it wasn't like you didn't get out and you were instantly sticky because you were like, oh, it's kind of like a sauna heat, like without being humid, like a
I have
not a steam room
mechanic for adding steam,
not a steam room,
sauna,
a dry
so
heat.
it's a humid room,
a dry sauna heat. Okay, let's talk about Juneau. Yeah,
for steam.
Arizona is nature's air fryer. That's what I say. Yes.
Sauna is not. That's how people describe humid.
Well, talking about something that's not necessarily heat is
when
Alaska.
someone says it's like a sauna in here, they mean it's very humid.
Okay, I was thinking steam room would be humid and sauna would be dry. Kind of sort of. Yeah. All right. Talking about Alaska, let's talk about Juneau. So I wanted to kind of open the chat up. If you guys haven't been to Alaska, but you've thought about it and kind of Juneau specifically. So we're kind of trying to focus on port by port here.
Or
if you
West Coast Canada. Victoria.
We're not talking Victoria yet.
Oh, we're just talking
just Juneau. Just Juneau. That's all right. We're going port to port. So, yeah. So definitely, I thought we could.
Is in an interesting spot.
It is actually a little busier than I thought it would be. Maybe, kind of. Well, it is the capital of Alaska, I believe. It
was smaller than I expected.
It is the capital of Alaska.
For what I heard.
Yes, that's true. So
I didn't expect it to be bustling because it is like the main trade center. I think it's interesting I don't always consider where Juneau is like geographically, but it's at a really interesting place.
Yeah,
Kind of out on the
it is
branch.
very, you can't get to Juneau except by air or by ship, really, or maybe train.
You can
No, I don't
drive,
know.
but only in the summer and only for a
Yeah.
limited time.
During
And the roads are gonna be.
I'm not sure. I'm
You
not
can.
sure.
You
But,
can make the road
yeah.
trip, but it's really
Oh,
difficult.
Margot's gonna teach us about the capital.
You
can't
can't.
drive there.
I thought
That's
you
what I thought.
could.
It's or by birth canal, by boat, by plane, or by birth canal.
Plane is very weather
I thought
dependent.
I had remembered them telling us that you can't. You can only
could.
get there by
Is it
plane
on
or
one
by
of the
boat.
islands?
So I think it's
I want
because
to
of the
I've been
mountain.
there. I've
The
been there, but I
mountains.
don't. Really
You
know.
cannot drive or take a train to Juneau, says Margot. Thank
Right,
you
no
for your
land
knowledge.
travel.
Oh my gosh, my coworker is going to Alaska next week, says Anthony. All right, we need to talk more about that. So Crazy Cat Traveler said, my first Alaska cruise was supposed to go to Juneau, but had engine trouble, so it was canceled. Second time did whale watching, but only maybe sort of part of a tale. So
kind of fickle like that.
it can be. It's very, very tricky. We've done some whale watching other places. Notice the Hannah's narwhal. So yeah.
I feel like it depends on the whale's mood a lot also. Because like if they want to avoid people, they will get away from you. And it will be much harder to keep track of them. Because I feel like the ones that we
and there's such
encountered-
limitations from a conservatory standpoint, conservancy standpoint. You cannot actually get too close to whales purposefully, like try to get close to whales. So but we saw our best. Myself and my mom and Anthony went out on a whale watching expedition, and this is exactly what we did: the Mendenhall Glacier whale watching combo, and we got to see both of those. My mom did not walk all the way; she got to see the glacier from afar. She didn't actually walk closer to the glacier. But she stayed in the observation hall, and Anthony and I had to book it. We had to go really, really fast. We had maybe like, I think we had like an hour or so there at that location. So we had maybe an hour and a half. So we had like 45 minutes each way. We had to book it to the waterfall. They have a really pretty waterfall that's right by that Mendenhall Glacier. The glacier keeps getting smaller and smaller though. So that is, you can kind of see the chunks of the glacier out in the water, those blue chunks. But that was a really good excursion to see. You in Juneau had done something completely different.
I did. I decided I wanted to go dog sledding. So
yeah,
dog sledding with Alaskan dog sleds.
Was that really informative?
It was very educational. Some people got really grossed out because the dogs do not stop to go to the bathroom. It just kind of all happens while you're on the
does that
course.
happen while you're there?
Yes,
definitely.
Absolutely.
Are you getting it flung at you then?
No, they're far enough away where it's not an issue, but you notice it and you may smell it.
Okay. All right.
And it's definitely you'll go over it. So you'll definitely see because we went in the spring, summer, and during that period they have wheeled
sleds.
Like sleds, yeah, instead of like ski sleds.
So how long did you go actually on the dog sled?
The dog sled ride is probably like 10 minutes. It's not very long.
Okay. Enough to get like a taste of of what it's like.
It's a nice little.
Did you have a decent view?
Yeah, I was in front.
Oh, nice. How many people are on a dog sled?
The trailers we were in had like 8 to 10, I think. People that they could take at once. The trailers are pretty big. It had like 4 rows.
But did you get to hold puppies?
Yes, we did get to hold puppies. That is one of the highlights. You get to have they have new litters of puppies every half a year.
Yeah. So were these the white fluffy huskies that you think about?
So a Siberian husky is what everybody tends to think about. when they are thinking husky as a dog. But the Alaskan husky is actually not a distinct breed, but it's a working class of animal.
So they're
So
trained. They have to
any-
be trained.
And they have to be
trainable.
physically fit enough to be
Okay.
considered.
Do you know? Do you happen to remember? I know
They
I'm
do have
asking a lot of
pedigrees,
questions.
But they don't.
Do you remember how many dogs were on a sled?
Yeah, it was like
8,
10?
8 to 10.
It was
10.
a significant
Fair amount. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
so that's pretty cool. I know that they do have helicopter tours as well. We've never, I,
They're
it's very, very expensive. So
If
it'd have
you
to be like
no
that
concern of money.
trip of a lifetime for us.
You have no concern of money. I think doing a helicopter adventure, depending on the
It scares
one
me
you
a little
want.
bit too because you're out walking on a glacier and you see these big drops into
Oh yeah, the cracks.
like the cracks, and that freaks me out a bit. I'm like,
Mhm.
honest to Pete, I feel like I would just be like trip and fall and oh, sorry, bye, I lost my life because I'm stuck in this crack in this glacier forever now. And then my bones would be
Your bones would
fossilized,
exist.
and then
I mean, they would, like-
years and years down the line, they'd find nautical
You'd
nurse
be-
Nancy.
You would most likely mummify down there
There you go. I'd be Mummy Nancy.
because it's so cold.
That would be
you
horrible.
might
Would
not
that-
even mummy. You'd
Wouldn't that be
frozen.
like? Can you imagine? People must have fallen in these
Oh yeah,
cracks.
I think a couple of people
in-
die or disappear every year.
It's just terrible
due
thinking.
to those like it's on like
They-
mountain ski
They just
trails. They're
seem
also there.
very, very scary.
Where it's
Anyway,
just, like,
let's
kicked
keep
into
on
the
talking.
ground. I'm just talking about the dogs.
Oh yes, yes.
So they don't have a distinct coat or like physical appearance, but they have they're bred for their physical qualities and their mental attributes. So they're really trainable. They're very eager to work, high energy, but high drive, but high obedience.
Are the puppies high energy too?
Oh yeah,
Well, I mean,
Well,
puppies
I
are
mean,
puppies.
about half the time, and then the other half they're passed out because that's how puppies go.
This is what we want to do. I don't know if you were done talking about the doggos.
Oh, I'm fine.
You
with that,
good?
Yeah.
So Hannah really absorbs information very well about, especially about animals.
I'm good at memorizing.
And so she always
good
is
memory.
very good about the facts. This is something that Hannah was able to do, the Red Dog Saloon.
Not the tram.
Not the.
We're going to do the tram.
Yes, we want to do that
That's
coming up.
what
So
I
that's what
really
we are
wanna
hoping.
try.
We're hoping that the weather's going to be clear enough to make it worthwhile. I don't know that I'll take the tram if the weather is really like rainy or misty.
If there's no visibility, there's not.
Then it's really like why. I
You're
think
paying
that the
for a
tram
really
is maybe like
expensive
$30 to $40. If I'm hoping it'll be like the day that we had in Juneau. We had beautiful weather beginning of June. It was lovely weather and we really enjoyed it. Our worst weather day was Sitka, but with Alaska, you really don't know. You can
Or
have
Seattle.
rain. Yes, you can have rain
Seattle's
anytime.
always rainy.
But Derek and Gregory, D&G, this is what we want to do. We want to do that tram.
I
and
have
we-
been to the Red Dog Saloon.
I would
have
like a
been to the
duck
fart.
fart. We're gonna take the three of us are
The Red
probably
Dog
going
Saloon
to
is
enjoy a duck fart
Fun
together.
because they collect police badges from all over the world.
They have like entertainment in there too.
Yeah,
Don't
they do.
they?
have
They
live
had like
music.
a
have live
live
musicians.
musician who's like a comedy
It
show.
depends on the no.
Somet-
It
okay.
rotates.
Oh, what
It's not the
Anthony and
same.
I kind of like popped in and we saw some comedic kind of minstrel playing the guitar, and then also kind of it was just
Some of
fun
them
loving.
do more crowd work, and
but-
some of them do more just plain music.
Mm.
I got to listen to a singer and a really good piano player.
Oh, fun.
He was fun. He was very interactive.
Was the crowd fun too?
Sort of. The barkeepers are very nice.
Oh,
I
nice.
talked to the people next to me, but they were also on vacation.
Kudos to you for doing that. I definitely asked that, Hannah. I specifically said, please go to Red Dog Saloon
My,
and get a duck fart and film yourself with the duck fart.
my grandma is a bit sensitive to bark climates.
Yes.
And so my mom, who was spending the day with her, was being respectful of that. And so avoided the red dogs.
Well, we stopped
For the
by,
most
but I just
part.
wanted to peek inside. We didn't even get a drink. I just wanted to like, so we kind of like, mom would
Stuck
be
her head
right
in.
back. Just wanted to see, got like not even 5 minutes in there and then kind of came back. And so I was like, please, Hannah, please help mama out if you get extra time. So do that. But Hannah was really brave in doing her own thing. Like she had researched what excursions she wanted to do, and she went and did that.
All of us kind of chose to do
Yeah,
that day.
our family kind of we're
We
pretty
all-
independent. Naomi
We're all pretty confident travelers.
Naomi did a biologic excursion on a kayak.
Like a
So
research expedition.
yeah, research expedition. Yeah, with taking water samples and a lot of nature,
Probably
very
learned a lot of
educational.
scientific stuff
Yes,
about
so
the area. So if you're
indeed,
into that type
yes.
of thing,
Nugget Falls is the name of that falls by Mendenhall Glacier. Thank you,
It's a
Margot.
fun name, probably for
Nugget
gold
Falls. So
nuggets.
uh-oh. The duck fart sounds crappy. Did you try any glacial ice in your drink? Said Hikanuki. I hear it's a thing. No, I imagine that would be probably a thing. I bet it would not be bad.
I'm worried. I'm concerned about parasites.
But glacial water.
Well, yeah, but you should still boil it.
Crazy Cat Traveler is funny. Really? People were surprised that dogs do number 2 where they please. I'm a cat person. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, they have to do it as they run.
No,
so
yeah, like as they're moving.
as they're
like,
moving,
walking along.
they don't get to squat. They don't get to
They
pop
don't
a squat.
stop at all. They don't
They
slow
don't
down.
Slow.
Nothing. They are going full force and going full force.
Dad is being bad. How many people on a dog sled? I'm thinking people in front of the dog sled. No, wrong thought. Anthony, shame on you. Crazy Cat said, I was going to do a dog sled in Juneau, but because it was canceled, did it in Skagway instead. Oh, there you are. So you know what it's like then, Beth. Yeah. The Huskies were so cute,
They
says
were.
Wendy. So yes, I'd be another white husky on a sled, says Blake. That is cute. That's cute. Huskies are a funny breed. They are very energetic. Dave and Brandy's excursions have one of those white huskies, actually, Kona, and very energetic, but really nice, really nice. I wonder about a sled with 6 Belgian Malinois. No,
they don't have the structure to tow things efficiently.
Thank you, Derek and Gregory. If you guys are enjoying it, if you could put a thumbs up, it's free and it helps the channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I should have compared puppy holding photos when we were on the Coop cruise.
Yeah.
Do you carry them with you? Kind of, saved.
I go through photos nearly
That's
as much
pretty
as you.
cool. Oh, very fun. Next time, Beth. So yes, let's see. Let's
That
see.
you should splurge in Juneau, but you can walk around in other parts like Ketchikan. Even Skagway. Skagway is great to walk around in.
If you don't do the white
we
pass,
did the white pass train, and we
walked around.
We had a nice day in Skagway.
Yeah,
that was a hot day. My goodness.
Well, we're trying to keep we're trying to keep Alaska in general a little on the cheap. So we are going to try to do more of these spontaneous kind of let's walk around the port, get to spend time. You know what won't be cheap? Tracy's Crab Shack. Well, if you get the crab legs specifically, we did have a seafood sandwich with crab meat in it, and that was quite good, like a sub. We shared, and it was very you didn't get to try it. So no, it was Nana and Dad and I. So I stopped at Tracy's Crab Shack before we got on the bus. Yeah, that's in Juneau.
Oh, to Mendenhall
Glacier. So the tour picked us up at the bus stop at the middle of town in Juneau. And hey, Sharon at Sea Travel. So, and before we caught that bus, we were hungry, and I had wanted the crab from Crazy Crab Shack. So I'm like, okay, we're just going to get a bunch of stuff, not the crab legs, but a bunch of stuff to go. And I took it on the bus, and we were eating it. My mom and Anthony and I were eating the sand. We were like all sharing all of that. So it was chaotic but fun. The tour guides in Alaska in general are really, really good at what they do. I haven't had a tour guide yet in Alaska that hasn't done an outstanding job. Just crazy. Carl. Freeze ride Nancy on ice. We preferred our Nancy streaming online. Thank you. Oh my gosh, it does freak me out. Just seeing the big crevices in the ice on the glaciers when people have done the helicopter tours. I'm like, oh, I don't know if that would be for me.
Don't go near one.
Yeah, as long as she's not trying to do fancy skating on ice. I was good this last time. Oh, did she wrestle a bear tour? Do the wrestle a bear tour? David Smith, do they actually have wrestle a bear tours in?
That sounds more Russian than Alaska.
I do not think that they have that, but I know they have places. I don't know if it's in Juneau where you can go check out the bears. Oh, Q's Cruisers. Hi, bestie. Oh, much love. Thank you for being here, for your super chat. Oh, Sarah and Bob's daughter, Lindsay, just got married this last weekend. So
they were wedding twinsies.
Literally, we were not only besties, but our kiddos got married a week apart. So we were really riding this ride. I'm so loud, but we were riding this ride of, okay, here we go, and let's do this like with each other.
Mother of the person getting married.
Yes, mother of the groom, mother of the bride. It was exciting. So good to see you. Looking forward to Alaska. Definitely looking forward to Alaska with you. Definitely. Cannot wait. Sarah and Bob are the reason why we're going back to Alaska so soon, because the
she was
price
like, this is a great deal. You guys are getting in on it. And she was like, yeah, we're getting in on it.
We're like, oh, okay, let's do this. Oh, Sydney Bridges, so good to see you. Hello. Good to have you here. Thank you for being here.
Danny, the spectacular supporter.
Danny D, good to see you here. Thank you for being here as well. Everybody's saying hi to Danny as well. Go to Crab Shack right as they open to avoid the line, says Wendy Johnstone. Very, very good. Anthony is doing a penguin blue waving tear penguin. It must be emoji. The StreamYard does not show that. It just breaks it down. Oh, wait, there is a place down a little less expensive, says Will G. Yeah, so you can still try to get your crab other places. So, and Tracy brought the Red Onion Saloon in Skagway. Tracy's Crab Shack bought the Red Onion Saloon. That Red Onion Saloon is something. We'll talk about that. Yeah, we'll talk about that when we talk about Skagway.
They were both the same type of establishment, though.
Yes, I felt like the decor in the Red Onion, the decor
homage to their history,
like blatantly,
significantly.
The decor is graphic.
The red dog likes to pay homage to the saloon aspect.
Yes, so different environments, but they were both
used to be brothels.
They were brothels,
and so they are red because of the red light district. So that is why they are the red.
They have that history, so kind of a little shady.
So,
yep.
The Onion pays a lot of homage to its history.
Definitely does. Oh, Danny D, this is so exciting. Look at you.
Oh,
it's wedding season.
So
my big bro gets married
this year.
in 2 weeks
and
and 3 days. Danny D, that's awesome. So many weddings, so awesome. Mercy is saying hello to her dear daughter, Sarah. We've adopted Mercy and Lorenzo. Yep, we are. Nothing wrong with our parents either, but we've adopted Mercy and Lorenzo.
Isn't bad.
That's what we've decided. Anybody else do anything else in Juneau? Know of any other excursions or things to see in Juneau? Now that we're talking about Juneau.
There is
Oh,
a-
smoked salmon donuts, says David Smith. Ooh,
there's a salmon
interesting.
fishery in Juneau that you can go to. They have like a gift shop, and you can actually take a tour and watch the salmon get processed.
The thing about the salmon runs is that they don't do the salmon runs until August.
Not a salmon
but for being
run,
able to see it. But the salmon,
like a salmon processing plant, like
okay,
in
and they
Juneau.
actually are processing. Yeah, but I would think would they
Didn't
do
you
it
go
during the
into it
run?
with me?
No, I'm not. You know what? They have a museum. Was that part
Not
of
a
that?
museum. It's an active processing. They get
No.
fishing boats dropping salmon in, and then they
That was Sitka.
no.
Sitka has
That was Juneau.
a fishing thingy.
It was next to the. It was across the plaza from the trolley
oh,
station.
down the road. Well,
No, across the plaza. It was like a big open space, like there
Yeah.
was the thing in the center,
Yeah.
and like a big plaza.
yeah.
And if you're looking towards the mountain,
Did we do a tour of it?
we didn't have a gift shop. We just
Oh, we went in the gift shop.
and you can
You
see
know,
they
the
have
Alaskan
windows
gift shops are
into
great
the-
too.
into the processing area.
Okay. I don't remember the processing area.
Because I met up with you after my dog sledding,
Okay.
and I'm almost certain we did that
We
together.
did do shopping in
Dad was
Juneau. They
there.
had really good shopping
Dad
in
was
Juneau.
definitely
David asked if we tried the smoked salmon donut. I'm not sure that would appeal to me, but I do like trying different things. So, very, very interesting.
Not a donut, but a
I know that
bagel.
they do have salmon boils or like salmon bakes.
Mhm.
I don't think that you can boil. I don't think you want to boil salmon per se, but
No.
salmon bakes. So I think that's something that you can do. Margot is asking about the jellyfish donuts in Ketchikan. They have them there. Oh, interesting. I don't know if I would smoke a salmon donut. I might eat one, says Anthony. I might have written fart twice in the bathroom. Oh, I fart twice in the bathroom, said Wendy. Oh my gosh. I hope that that's something that is encouraged to like write on the walls in the bathroom.
It seems like a
in
very
there.
expressive place, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Marco said there are 3 great bookstores in Juneau. If you're into that, that's great. Oh, thank you, Scotty J, for being here. Whoop whoop. See you soon. Thank you so much. Oh man. Danny D, thank you for watching the video, Sansi video. Really
Sorry.
appreciate that. And are you
Mom's
good?
fine.
Yep. Oh, I'm good. Fun fact, Crazy Cat Traveler says Alaska's common river salmon is so expensive. The first one of the season is flown down to Seattle on an Alaskan Air charter plane and gets a red carpet welcome. No joke. Oh, wow. That has to not be the dog salmon that the priest that used to live in Alaska talked about, the dog salmon that we eat here, which is like what they feed to their sled dogs or their dogs in Alaska. There's different quality of salmon. So
if you've tried higher qualities of fish than what is generally served, you will notice a difference.
Yeah.
Salmon and tuna are both really
I can
noticeable.
definitely, like when we get our lake salmon, I definitely notice the difference of the lake salmon versus the Alaskan salmon. Like that, I don't know, that flavor. It's very, 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 very fishy tasting out of Lake Michigan, and not my cup of tea. But you know who likes that lake salmon?
The cats.
The cats love it. So Wendy said, because of the duck fart shots, it's encouraged. I love that. That's very fun. Alaska is the only state of the union where you can type the name from all the letters in the same row.
A-L-A-S.
Oh, on your keyboard, you got that figured out. Well, very cool, honey. Thank you for that. Copper River is a red salmon or sockeye. Very nice. All right. Well, I don't know if I think that we've talked enough about Juneau. What I want to know is if anybody has done that trolley ride to the top, because since that's what we're expecting to do, anybody that has experience with that, what I know for that Mount Rogers is that you can ride the trolley up and you can walk down on the trails, but you need to leave like plenty of time. You do not want to be stuck on those trails and stuck out there as you are watching your ship sail away. That would really be a bummer. So probably not something that we'll do, but we probably will go hiking a bit. So anybody done the Mount Roberts? Has anyone done Arctic Brotherhood Hall? Anthony asked. I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, good advice, Margot.
But Margot says, yes, don't prepay because if it is foggy, you can't see anything. So purchase the day of. Yep. Or you can walk up and take the trolley down for free.
That sounds like a physical endeavor.
It does. Sometimes walking down a mountain, though, is harder than walking up. For your legs, you still, no matter what, you get cramps in your calves. You're gonna get
maybe walking
cramps.
down a steep hill might be harder than walking up a steep hill, but a whole mountain, I think you're underestimating how much walking up a mountain is walking up.
Anthony and I walked down the Swiss Alps, and it hurt.
Okay, but have you walked up the Swiss Alps?
Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not.
It's inherently.
Oh,
If it's
my
short, I can
gosh.
see how maybe the difficulty in
Oh
going
my
down might
gosh.
be-
D&G did a vlog on it. It's pretty steep on the way down, and it was snowy.
That's
What?
scary.
Now I need to watch your video. Oh my word. I will be checking out your video. That's crazy.
Oh, she did the trolley on top video.
Oh man, trolley to
Oh,
the
we got
top
couple
in a
videos to
video.
watch.
I think I do remember that. Sharon, I'm very well I was up to a point up to date on Sharon and Jamie's video. Now it's time to catch up. But it's not steep, says David. So good to know. And Anthony did say that the Arctic Brotherhood Hall is a building with all the driftwood on the outside. Huh. I'm not familiar with that. It'll be so wonderful to experience Juneau again. Absolutely. David says, I did it when I was 5. Oh my gosh. What? You actually hiked up the mountain when you were 5. Oh, wow. I guess one thing is that if you're hiking up, then you already know kind of like how long it's taken you. So you can approximate if you're going to be able to make it or not in that amount of time. But if it's snowy, maybe not.
rain.
So yeah. I'm getting some recommendations from my friend.
any kind of precipitation is probably a no-go for that mountain.
Yeah. Derek is giving me some information about Mendenhall Glacier Lake Canoe Tour. He was gonna do it, but it was canceled. But oh my goodness, it does sound really that sounds interesting. Lake Canoe Tour. Whew. That sounds fun too. I really want to see the top of the mountain and just kind of have a leisurely day in town. Take a little bit longer to stroll around and enjoy the town for what it is, and see what it's going to be like. Yeah, the video was about 22 months ago on the Carnival Spirit. I do remember you guys being on that ship show, Sharon at Sea group cruise to Alaska that we never did do, but we had gone before. We had literally been to Alaska the year before. so so we're like, oh, we can't do it again. But we did the tram. John sat on the floor because he doesn't like heights. Debbie said, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Well, that'll be a ton of fun. Well, I think that we talked about Juneau pretty well here, and options to do in Juneau. We're so looking forward to it. I'm going to close out the live stream early if you guys are cool with that, unless you want to talk about what you're drinking. Oh, but yeah, I think that we've talked Juneau pretty well. There are those canoe and kayak kind of adventures around the glacier, how you can get really, really close. Whale watching in Juneau. It was really, really good. Our experience was good.
I think that specific tour does a pretty good job.
We did whale watching in Sitka as well, and where it really is so dependable on the day and the mood of the whales and all this. There's so many variable factors. You're not guaranteed to have a phenomenal experience. We had a really, Anthony, myself, and my mom had a good experience. Now they weren't breaching, but we saw plenty of whale tails coming up, and the tail kind of, you could see the hump, and then you see the tail rise and go back down. And then we did have a baby whale that was playing around our boat. Actually, it was a little freaky, but it was playing with like a harbor seal, and it was and we had a harbor seal kind of playing around the boat too, and that was pretty cool. And then we got to see some killer whales, so a pod of killer whales, which was a rarity, and definitely fun. We tried watching a whale watching adventure in Sitka. Hannah and Eddie had gone with us on that one. Didn't go as well. It was okay.
We saw a couple of tails.
We saw a few tails, but from a real distance. And it's really just really cool to experience the whale watching. So that's what Sarah and Bob and her family are going to go out and do, the whale watching for sure. So Crazy Cat Traveler says whale watching better later in the season. My mistake was doing it in May. Most whales aren't there yet. So I think that those big breaches and some of the bubble feeding happens later in the season. And it kind of gives me a reason to go back like more in August, maybe early September, just to see different things like the salmon run and the whales maybe doing their stuff. So
there are also different species of whales at different times.
Yeah, that's definitely the way to go. David Smith, if you're gonna go to the beach, go early, get an umbrella. They sell out quickly, said Anthony. Oh, see, travel cake trips. When's the best time of year to cruise to Alaska, which is so variable. Yeah, sometime in the summer. You can go anytime from mid-April till like mid-September, but
things are not
April
thawed.
would be very, very cold.
Things are not going to be
going
thawed.
into September is also going to be very, very cold. So I mean, if you're going for a little bit of the cold and you want to see,
they lose sunlight so much faster than we do down here.
But they have
during
sunlight in the summertime. That's
crazy
almost
summer.
Too crazy, like too long sunlight.
If you're going in the middle of summer, like July, August, you should expect the sun to be out for most of the day.
It's
all of
into
like 24
the
hours.
Definitely.
Most of the 24 hours in a day, there's going to be sunlight.
Yeah.
It might be just like 2 or 3 hours of darkness.
June, it was so freaky in June to have the sun
at 11.
At 11 at night, you're like,
weird.
I think the sun is trying to set, but
I think maybe at 11:30 we got a sunset.
Very odd.
Just
and it wasn't
midnight.
You're not gonna see. I mean, like,
and that wasn't
I don't remember any like beautiful sunsets. It's like real
weird,
transient, like really odd, different sunset. It's like, oh, It's
like,
kind of
the
like
sky
happening,
doesn't-
I think.
The sky doesn't really get super dark.
24 hours of sunlight sounds interesting.
It
It
is.
plays with
On
your
the ship,
sleep. It
on
plays
the
with
ship,
your
it's not that
sleep
bad,
very much.
especially if you are bothered by that type of thing. You could get an interior cabin and be totally fine.
Well,
with
we
it.
have a ocean view, so I'm hoping that it is going to be a nice, strong, heavy curtain over that window.
But the interiors, because they're so
So
blocked
dark.
off of the sun, you
Yes.
don't even notice that,
that
it's out all
would
the time.
that would be one.
So you can
yes.
go to your room
You
and
just
turn
yeah,
lights out and then it's
definitely.
dark
So
fine.
you were able to have that
Mhm.
definitely. So Hannah experienced Alaska by an interior cabin. So
I had
she
a
got to have
virtual
that balcony.
room. I had a
That
virtual
was-
window.
yes, it was
That
interesting.
broke.
I would
It broke
yes.
halfway through, and it wasn't even working great before that.
It wasn't
It was
even really.
honestly
I don't know.
terrifying because it would flicker on at night and then like show broken like images
Oh
of the
no!
waves.
Oh my gosh!
And
not
then it
fun.
would go away and then flicker back on randomly. It was kind of
That's
horrifying.
not what you're looking for
So
from an
we tried to
interior
just shut it
cabin.
off permanently
Oh
because
my
it wasn't
gosh.
even functioning.
Yeah,
when
did it?
was on.
Were you able to shut it
Yeah.
off then? That's too bad. It wasn't really
It was
functioning.
not
well.
great. I would not recommend.
Well,
the
so you guys
virtual.
know, maybe on Royal, if you do Royal,
Don't
reconsider doing a
pay
virtual
extra.
interior.
Do
Yeah.
not pay extra for a virtual interior.
Good
It's
to
not
know.
really worth it.
But our family was fairly close together.
It was
So
nice.
it was nice to be fairly close together. And we spent tons of time in the solarium on the
We were really
Ovation of the
close to it,
Seas.
so it's easy to get
And
to.
Sharon helped us book that one. So oh my gosh, and we are out of time. You guys, thank you so much for following along. Safe travels.
God bless.
Take care, everybody.